ranking every NBA City Edition jersey from worst to best. The worst jersey this year is easily the Heat. It's unfortunate because they usually have one of the best, but this thing is hideous. I understand what they were trying to do, but it just looks like a child's school project where they have to cut out pictures from a magazine and glue it to a piece of paper. 29 is the Thunder. This jersey just looks incomplete. It's like a blank children's coloring book. There's so many things in here that look like they need to be filled in. 28, the Pelicans. At least it has some color, but it's still very boring. I think City Edition jerseys should be super flashy, and this one is far from that. 27, the Celtics. Pretty much just their exact same normal jersey, except with block font. Not very creative and doesn't really look great either. 26, the Jazz. It's a nice look, but the exact same one as last year, so I can't reward that by putting it any higher on the list. But the bottom four we've seen so far are so terrible that I had to put it at least above those. 25, the Suns. Same thing, can't reward a team for using the same jerseys as last year, but these are one of my favorite uniforms in the entire league. 24, the Magic. I'm not a fan of the orange in this one. I understand it's a tribute to their state, but it just doesn't make sense because it's not a color in their color scheme, nor has it ever been in their color scheme. 23, the Wizards. I know it's a throwback tribute, but I've never been a fan of the striping across the top that doesn't go all the way down the jersey. I think it just looks a little tacky. 22, the Mavericks. Another one with a good throwback tribute, and I love the logo behind the word, but other than that, this one could not be much more plain. 21, the Kings. A pretty clean look, but like I said earlier, with City Edition jerseys, I look for flashiness, and there's just nothing special about this one. 20 is the Bucks. I really like the striping down the sides of this one, but other than that, this is a pretty plain look. Not bad, just nothing special. 19, the Trailblazers. I like this color scheme, and I'm a fan of the Rip City phrase, but otherwise, there's nothing flashy about this one, which is what I'm looking for. 18, the Clippers. A nice throwback feel to this one, and I think the orange really pops on this light blue. Also like the design on the shorts, so these are decent. 17, the Pistons. A similar concept, a nice throwback feel to it. I like the color scheme, and the lightning bolts on the shorts is the best part. 16, the Lakers. The purple is definitely eye-popping, which is what I like. Also like the light blue kind of as a throwback tribute to it, but nothing special about the actual design of the jersey, so that's why it's not any higher. 15, the Pacers. This one's perfect for the 75th anniversary. A good classic feel to this one. Like the color combination and the striping and the word Pacers. Perfect for their name. 14 is the Grizzlies. This one would have been much higher if they did a little bit more here in the main portion of the jersey because I love the striping on the shorts, the sleeves, and the neckline, and the logo on the shorts looks awesome too. 13 is the Knicks. This one's just a super clean look. I love the all black. I know there's not a ton going on, but the orange just really pops on this one and made it stand out to me. 12 is the Nets. Another one with a really good old school style feel to it. Love the font style as well as the striping down the side. This one's well done. 11 is the Bulls. A little plain to have made it this far, but I love this one. It's a super bright red, so that stood out, and I also love the cursive font. That's the main reason it made it this far. Number 10 is the Spurs. I love their Fiesta theme. I wish they used it a lot more. I think this would have looked a little bit better on a black uniform, but it still looks great on the white. Number 9 is the Nuggets. Obviously bright and eye-popping with all the color squares down here on the shorts and on the jersey. Also a good throwback feel to this one, and I like the mountains here down on the shorts. Number 8 is the Cavaliers, another one that pays tribute to the team's history, especially the logo as well as the numbering style and the color scheme throughout. Number 7, the Rockets. Maybe a little bit of a surprise that it made it this far, but I'm a big fan of this look. The 90s style uniform that they used to have. Only thing missing is the actual logo of the Rocket on the jersey. Number 6 is the 76ers. It's a decent look, but what I love about this one is the tribute that the jersey has to the other pro sports teams in Philadelphia. They've got different colors on the sides of each of the 4 major sports teams. Number 5 is the Warriors. Just a really clean look with the all black. And I think the yellow and blue just really pop on that background. Also like the stripe that they have on the shorts and down the side. Number 4 is the Timberwolves. Obviously a throwback uniform, and I love this one. The blue and green really work well together. I like the design here on the sides, and the best thing about this one is the font style. It's perfect for their team name. Number 3 is the Raptors. I love having the Raptor logo as the centerpiece of the jersey. And while I do like the black and gold for the main colors of the jersey, I would have put this number 1 if it had the old school red and purple. Number 2 is the Hornets. There's a ton going on here, but I like all of it. My favorite aspect is the honeycombs at the bottom and top of the jersey, but I also really like the Hornets logo, the cursive font, and the pinstripes. And number 1, the Hawks. Obviously got some throwback elements in here, so I like that. And I love the yellow and red. That's super bright and eye-popping. But the best thing about this one is the hawk spread across the chest holding the basketball. That looks awesome.